Judges, it's my time. Hi, judges. My name is Pan from China. Over the past 10 years, China's coffee market has rapidly growing, with the consumption increasing over 500%. With the diverse range of customers' preference driving growth from producers and roasters. It's been an exciting time. To ensure this growth is stable and sustainable for the coffee industry, both in my home of China and around the world, I have looked at how customer service of high-quality coffee can create a supportive link between interested customers and the rest of the value chain. As a barista from producing and consuming country, I want to share with you the customer service experience we have created for our customers at my coffee shop. Based on a concept of a product life cycle, it's built on feedback loops between producers, roasters, baristas, and importantly, customers. As I go through my presentation, you can review on the menu in front of you for all the information. We gathered a survey of over a year and hands-on clear feedback. 87% of our customers love coffee with a very sweet and moderately fermented fruit. So in 2022, we dived into the Yunnan coffee selection program. So today, I'm very excited to share this coffee with you. First, I will make the espresso for my signature drink. I will use 20 grams in and 45 grams out at 93 degrees. As we know, the fermentation process consumes sugar, but we discovered the sweetness of fruit is composed of two types of factors, alpha and beta. As the temperature drops to 0 degrees, the sweetness of beta reaches 3 times that of alpha, preserving sweetness. I have prepared the espresso for my signature drink. Now, I'm churning them over ice to look in the aroma. Don't worry, I will tell you a little more about this later on. Okay, today's customized development has been inspired by coffee processing. This coffee I'm very excited to use today is grown by Mr. Fan from Finca Zuoyuan in Yunnan, China. And it's a typical variety grown at 1,800 meters above sea level. We got inspiration from pasteurization technique. We began by letting coffee cherries sit at 70 degrees for 30 minutes, removing bacteria. And then the coffee cherries will soak in water and store at 0 degrees. After freezing for 7 days, we gradually defrosted the coffee cherries and introduced a single strain of lactobacillus for 48 hours, anaerobic fermentation at 25 degrees. Finally, the coffee cherries will slowly dry for 6 weeks at 20 degrees, producing pleasant, the tropical fruit note and enhanced juicy texture. Okay, now let's share the first customized milk coffee. I will use 20 grams in and 50 grams out. According to feedback, 87% of our customers at Hangzhou City like sweet fruit and a fresh milk with creamy texture that can make them happy. For today's coffee, please write down the flavor note. You will taste banana, mango, and vanilla cookie. It will be creamy and smooth. When I give it to you, please stir 5 times to drink. Use a spoon can be put in the small cups. I'm steaming the milk to 55 degrees with ratio of 1 part espresso and 3 parts milk. To achieve this, we vacuum seal the milk and rapidly frozen for shorter frozen time at minus 50 degrees for 4 hours, and then defrost to 40% concentration for enhance the lactose sweetness and the creamy texture that our customers loved. Okay, enjoy. Okay, enjoy. I added 5% coconut milk to smooth the slight dryness that can occur when distilling milk. A long process, our customer just care about getting a delicious coffee. Okay, enjoy this delicious coffee. Okay, judges, please take 2 sips of your water. Keep your mouth clean. Now, let's continue our customer's journey with your espresso. I will use 20 grams in and 45 grams out at my second coffee shop in Shanghai City. Most of my customers are not very fond of strong acidity and bitterness. However, with this espresso, we converted many of them and won their praise. In extraction, we found that by cooling espresso, I was able to capture flavor of coffee without compromising the sweetness that I wanted to give my customers. When the first coffee liquid goes through the low temperature, the fruity aroma will be more easily perceived. Our fast extraction recipe can keep the bitterness very low, will ensure soft mouthfeel. Okay, for today's coffee, please write down the flavor note. You will taste stone fruit like peach, purple grape, and passion fruit. You will find medium body with lingering, juicy texture. My roaster developed this coffee for 1 minute and 50 seconds after the first crack, and roasted for 10 minutes in total. The shorter development time and good caramelization allowed us to capture the aromatics and the juicy texture. Okay, judges, please evaluate the cream. Then stir 5 times to drink. Use a spoon, can be put in the small cups. Okay, enjoy. Okay, enjoy. Okay, enjoy. Okay, enjoy this delicious coffee. Thank you. Okay, judges, for your signature drink, our final survey. This survey sampling comes from you, my most valued customers. Let's create your signature drink together. Now, I'm giving each of you 3 cards with the intensity preference for acidity, sweetness, aroma, and body. Please select your preference and place the card on the top, then put them on the table. Today, all the ingredients come from Finca Zuoyuan. Let me tell you about them. Okay, let's start with acidity. This comes from soaking 200 grams of tomato fruit in 200 grams of boiling water, and then anaerobically ferment at a low temperature for 48 hours, blended and filtered. This syrup will transform the peach in our espresso to apricot. Okay, you choose medium acidity. Wow, it's very nice. So I will add 20 grams of this juice to the espresso I have prepared before. Secondly, for sweetness, I rapidly frozen 200 grams of pear juice and then defrost to 40% and then defrost for 2 hours. As I learned from my coffee processing, freezing fruit can increase the sweetness. This juice turns the purple grape in our espresso to star fruit. Okay? You choose high sweetness. Wow, it's very cool. So I will add 30 grams of this juice. For aroma, I used 100 grams of orange peels, 200 grams of water, mix them, and slow cook under vacuum at 45 degrees for 4 hours to capture the essential oil, and then filtered them to transform the passion fruit in our espresso to delicious cantaloupe. Okay, it's medium aroma. Nice, perfect. So I will add 20 grams of this juice. Finally, we adjust the body for this drink using distilled milk. This will combine the flavor and the creamy texture that our customers really love. Okay, you choose medium body. Nice. So I will add 20 grams of 40% distilled milk. Okay, judges, now I mix all the ingredients with the nitrogen, giving a refreshing texture. Today's signature drink is cold with 5 degrees to highlight sweetness. Please write down the flavor note. You will taste apricot, star fruit, and cantaloupe. Please, until I say time to drink, okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me to customize this special coffee. We know how powerful the customized service can be. However, it's really depends on customer feedback loops, like yours today. During last 2 years, coffee customized through feedback loops helped Yunnan farmers got 20% increase on total income and helped my coffee shop make 10% profit increase. What I have shared with you today is just the beginning for our journey in customization. We need to establish feedback loops that include all the value chain to create the higher value for the whole coffee industry. This is an important road for the coffee industry in China and around the world to develop a more successful future. Okay, judges, thank you. Time.